Seiga hikui. In Japanese, it literally means short stature. Some call it fun-sized, others vertically challenged. Personally, I prefer economy-sized human. Save space on airplanes. But let's be real. Being short isn't just about centimeters. It shapes how you see yourself, how people treat you, and yes, science even has receipts. So let's break down the 4 stages of being short and how each one shapes the mind. At the first stage, we're talking about being slightly below average.
Just a little bit.
Around 170 to 175 centimeters, or 5'7" to 5'9", you're not really short until you stand next to a basketball player. Then suddenly you feel like you wandered out of Lord of the Rings. You develop compensatory confidence, standing straighter, dressing sharper, maybe even talking louder just to make sure nobody looks down on you. But you also can't help comparing yourself to taller people at concerts, weddings, and anywhere human lampposts show up. A 2019 psychology study found that men who feel shorter often show extra confidence behaviors, like speaking bolder or taking up more space. Basically, you glow up when you can't grow up, which honestly should be on a motivational poster. At the second stage, this is moderately short, around 160 to 170 centimeters, or 5'3" to 5'7". Now the height gap is obvious. In group photos, you don't even get asked where to stand. You're automatically the front row mascot. This fuels ambition. You push harder, you aim higher, you bring that classic Napoleon energy, and you're more assertive, because silence doesn't add inches. Science backs it up. A 2014 study found shorter men often score higher in ambition and competitive drive. Basically, short kings aren't just grinding, they invented grinding. At the third stage, we're looking at very short, around 150 to 160 centimeters, or 4'11" to 5'3". At this point, short isn't just a trait, it's a lifestyle. Shelves are tall, jeans are long, and yes, sometimes the waiter hands you the kids menu. But here's the twist. You become socially adaptable. You learn to flip jokes back before anyone else can, and you become self-aware, turning height into personality. A 2018 study showed that people facing disadvantages often develop stronger social intelligence. In other words, short people read the room faster, while tall people are still figuring out why door frames keep attacking them. At the fourth stage, this is extremely short, anything under 150 centimeters or under 4'11". This stage is rare, but it comes with real challenges. Society often underestimates you before you even speak, but this forges resilience. Solving daily challenges becomes second nature, and eventually you find self-acceptance. A study in adolescent psychology found that people with noticeable height differences often score higher in resilience, adapting earlier and thriving despite bias. So, Seiga hikui might mean short stature, but what it really means is confidence, ambition, adaptability, and resilience. Being short doesn't make you less. If anything, it teaches you to stand taller where it actually matters. And besides, being short just means you're closer to your goals. Literally, they're right down there.